Hey, what's up guys? It's Steve's MacFix. Today what we're going to be doing is learning how to SSH into your iOS device with no Wi-Fi required. So no network is required at all. Now why would you do that? This is one of the questions we always ask on all my tutorials. Well, let's say for example this. Today I'm here at work and I have no access to their Wi-Fi hotspot. It is secured and blocked and I don't have access to that. Now, how would you establish the connection and have root access from your iOS device? Let me show you. This is pretty easy, pretty simple. You're going to need a few requirements. First of all, you have to be jailbroken onto your iPhone, obviously, or iOS device. And second of all, you have to have Airport, obviously. Most Macs do. I hope it's working for you. And third is you have to have an SSH client like CyberDuck. After that, you should be good. Now, let me show you what I wanted to do originally and why I came up with this tutorial. I wanted this here, this file here, this PNG file, as my boot logo for my iPhone when I turn it on, rather than having the typical logo I have with the regular icon. I wanted this, which is the original logo of Apple, the first one. So anyway, I wanted to put that into my iPhone, but I had to SSH into it with a Wi-Fi signal. Alright, let's get started. Up here at the top, you'll have your airport. Go ahead and click on that, and we want to create a network. Here you could call it whatever you want. In this case, I'll call this YouTube SSH, just for tutorial sake. And you could also require a password if you like to establish a secure network, but there's no one here for tutorial sake. I'll just leave it blank. And I'm going to press OK. So there you go. Now you'll notice on here, on Airport, it has a different icon actually. It looks a little bit different from your typical lines. That is saying that it wants to connect to another device. Okay. Now what we have to do is connect our iOS device to this network that we just created. Okay, so here we are on the iPhone itself. All you have to do, first let's go ahead and slide to unlock. And what we have to do is go to settings right here. Go and click on that. Once you're there, we're going to go to Wi-Fi right over there. Here, make sure it's on. And next, make sure you click on here with the network we created, YouTube SSH. In this case, what we're going to do next is take count, press this little blue arrow over here on the right hand side. Here you'll get your IP address. Take note of that and make sure you write it down. From here, let's go ahead and go back to our Mac. So once you've established your connection between the two, what we have to do is go ahead and start off your SSH program that you're going to use. In this case, I'm going to use CyberDuck. So let me go ahead and start that up. CyberDuck. Here we go. You could use any SSH client that you want. In CyberDuck, what we have to do is go ahead and go to Open Connection here. Next, what we want to do, we want to change this connection here to SFTP, which is the SSH file transfer protocol itself. Make sure you're on that. On the server wise, we have to go to our iPhone and get that number that I showed you, which is the IP address. In this case, let me pop that in for you. 169. Make sure you're on port 22. And username, what we want to do is change that, of course, to root. And by default, your iPhone device is Alpine. Your password for it is Alpine, but in my case, I changed mine. And I am going to put connect. Now, initially, when you're on a Wi-Fi connection, it goes pretty quick. On this situation, it goes a little bit slower. When you get prompted to here, you just press allow. And we already have access now. We are in our iPhone, no Wi-Fi signal from a Wi-Fi hotspot. We just established a direct connection between the two. So for example, what I wanted to do is go to my folder here. I wanted to go to the root folder here, and I wanted to go to library, and I wanted to go to boot logos. I wanted to drop this folder. Let me do this here. Where'd it go? I wanted to drop this folder from my desktop into my iPhone. So I'm going to drag this over here, and I'm going to allow, and I want to overwrite. I'm going to press continue, and it's complete. So there you go, and now we have the original Apple logo here inside my iPhone itself. So as you can see here, it is there. Okay, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. This is how you SSH into your iPhone with no Wi-Fi connection at all. You don't need a network. We're just going to do a Wi-Fi connection between your Mac and your iOS device directly. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial, you geeks out there. I will see you on the next video. I'm going to start pushing out the videos pretty quickly. So check out your subscription boxes. I'm back. All right, see you guys on the next video. Take care. Thanks for watching, you guys. Have a good day. Bye-bye.